Okay, I noticed something else interesting about empiricism, how not being able to argue empiricism, and even etymology is, you can't always use it. But I'm talking about is some things lining up where it makes creationists argue evolution. It makes them argue for evolution, and some things just kind of seem like it syncs up. Like, so you're saying that man evolved 13,000 years ago, 13, not million, but 13,000 years ago, right? And right around the same time that before the Old Testament is like, the Old Testament started right around the same time. And then there was some pre-Diluvian Typhonians swinging Adelaides, like throwing arrows with the Adelaide or something, and Pangea or something, and that's it. And then, so because creationism will start to have you talking about aliens and stuff like Ezekiel's wheel stuff. Then there's Vimana and Quimbaya, me lord. I think it's when they say Kumbaya, I think they're talking about Quimbaya, which is a flying machine, West Nile Valley Nubian flying. They made a gold pendant. You know what I mean? Some people think that's how, like, they were involved in building pyramids. I don't know. I think that started with, does art imitate life or life imitate art, with the double executing crystal, what's that called? The double executing because they have the pyramid had a gleaming glossy encasement, and it was in a reflecting pool to look like a double executing Herkimer diamond. Herkimer. Herkimer. Christologies. He is the Christ. We know that he's not the one true God. Is this not the I know, and the fulfillment of prophecy? I know, and he'll talk to us through revelation. He'll announce himself and with an inscription on like, what, this stuff doesn't really make sense to me. Like, it'll say, I'm the one true Mashiach, and it'll be inscripted on his thigh and stuff. I don't really know what that stuff means, like, talk about. But I can believe in aliens more than I can believe in evolution, specifically because Akhenaten, right, tried to expel Apep, right, from the pantheon. We don't really care about those pantheons, remember? Because the Mashiach was what we wanted to realize. We didn't really care about, somebody can do a flash dance session in front of organizing stuff like that, or like, it's kind of like that. It's like this, or like for all we know, those are involved in marketing and branding, and different politicians or someone like would come along and be like, say this is a sign or something like that, Ptolemy or something. He was like, so a lot of people really revere Ptolemy, and a lot of people think it was disgusting. Like Bacchanalian. So they had Bacchanalian is older than God, because God is Judeo, is Judaism, that that is in, I don't know how I come to know this, but a 6,000-year-old doctrine that they came up with, which is nothing wrong with. There's nothing wrong with that, because maybe their destiny is with the book. They're people of the book, right? I don't want to demonize, you know what I mean? Because even demon isn't necessarily a bad thing, and they didn't have black magic in Egypt. In ancient Egypt, they didn't have black magic. Ancient Tamare. Because you were saying like Tamahu and everything sounds like white people and everything, but it's a frequency language. There's like 7 key sounds, and 3 of them is Ta, Ma, and Re, and you came up with Tear and Mares, like words that are still in our science books for chemistry and stuff, like psychology, like mares, you know, the soul is a monster, the soul, right? Because it's a circle. A circle is a monster. It's a perfectly symmetrical shape, and it's the eye of the storm, and the storm in the spiral is the monster, like this the or you can say that it's spin. You could describe it as spin, but you could also as the affect. It would like come. You could describe it as a spiral, too, an evil spiral. Predates, not even wicked or anything. Like just it's primordial. You know, like this symbol for this swastika, which is like a Safway, or it was a lucky symbol in Native American. It was a Hindu symbol on the Buddha, but that's his beast. It's a swirly and a cross. It's a perfectly symmetrical, you know, and it looks like it's traveling this way, and in the middle it has to look like it's going the opposite way. It's the eye of what's it called, to traverse the eye of the storm. Is the you have to follow the celestial ship of the north is the guiding star or something, like, you know, sailors use and everything. What a ramble. Fuck, I lost my spot. I lose my place in this ramble. Oh, come on, man. I don't know. I don't have anything to impart. I'm just like in a revelation or something. Because you can come up with an attitude of perspective. So, like an attitude. You don't want to know why, you don't want to find out after the fact why he meant or something like that.